There's not any other vendors. Okay. Surprised I got Ichimonji off. Had to do a little flourish, didn't I? Raijutsu, yup.
Impressive.
Yes, he is a Raijutsu user.
You deserve better. Would you not answer to a different lord? Heresy. Heresy, you say? If it is for the sake of preserving Ashina. I will seize any manner of heretical strife. I will endure any burden.
Ah, that's a sweep. That's a sweep. Didn't realize that can shoot lightning. Ah, I thought he was throwing lightning at me. Whoops, he missed me. I missed him. Damn it! Fuck! I swung instead of dodged! Alright, yeah, his final phase ain't bad. I was not expecting a thrust! Fucker. I can't believe I'm still on this fight. He's really not that hard once I get the tempo of him down. But man, it's lovely to watch me actually get better as I fight things. I enjoy that feeling. I actually personally don't mind refighting fun bosses. If it was a boring boss, someone I hated, then I would say fuck it. But I love this fight to no end. So the more I could fight it, fine. It's my favorite boss fight in this game. That, and I loved his stepfather, the old man. Those were really fun fights. I was just getting a little annoyed by not figuring out how to really deal with his fire attacks. Whether or not I can actually prevent them. Or what. But, ow. So it's just a matter of me dodging it rather than actually seeing if I can stop it altogether. So I don't think I can send that back at him. I never got any notification of that. Damn it! I jumped, you ass nut! Okay, I'm getting up, dude. What is with my jumps not what the hell? That should easily block that. Oh, jump over it. It's sometimes not. Thank you. Damn it, he really confused me with that second and third swings of his. Winto stream might be going up on YouTube. Oh shit, I can. Yeah, I got a bunch of highlights I gotta make. Don't worry. I usually record in a bunch of batches and then I just highlight them all and release them all. Do you guys like care if I release just a bunch of episodes in a batch instead of, or just do you want me to have a set schedule? Because I just don't have I never had a set schedule for when I released. I've been putting off highlighting just because I've been forgetting. Don't worry, it'll be going up here at before the weekends. I know some streamers or, YouTubers have a set schedule for when they release. I just recorded, edited, head full of episodes, and then I would release just one or two in a batch. Highlighting, I usually release and highlight and release the day of, but as of late, I just been putting it off because I've been tired, and then I usually just release it all at one go. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be highlighting these next, maybe, I don't know how many episodes I have to highlight and just release. Because that way you can watch, because then I also got to add them to my Twitch playlists as well, because that's why I highlight them. So that way you guys can also watch them on Twitch. For anyone who sticks with Twitch specifically. But yeah, don't worry. It'll be happening before the end of the week. I'll probably do it by tomorrow. I just been tired. I've been forgetting. Okay. But my jump's not... He hitting me during my jump is bullshit. I don't know why it's happening. Damn it. What the hell? What the hell? How many swings do you have? Ow. Damn it! Yeah, I did very bad this run. Not doing very well here. That was a guard. Fuck you, man. Damn it, come on. Why do some of them hit me? Why? That was a guard. But yeah, don't worry. I won't. That's gonna be a while before that even gets deleted off Twitch. I'm not gonna even let that happen. I've done that with a few episodes, like with Dead Rising 3 and Kingdom Hearts, and it really bothered me. Kingdom Hearts 2 had a few episodes that I guess I never released, and it bothered me. So I'm not gonna even let that happen for any of these upcoming series. I just gotta do it. Damn it, I thought that was a lightning attack. Oh, that's a thrust. Damn it. Oh, that was a thrust, but I didn't see it. Damn it! Okay, so that... Okay, I can block that too. Yes, I thought that was a normal arrow. Damn! I'm getting careless! Fuck you, man! Goddamn statue! Damn, that sucks. Fucking statue! I figured I can shoot back his lightning arrow, but why would I think... I don't know. I don't know why I didn't think of it, just because it's an arrow, but that doesn't make any sense. It's just... Eh. I'm in the mindset of blocking his arrows. That's all there is to it. I made way too many mistakes. Every obstacle that's blocked me in these fights. Statues, doors, camera in general, these walls, anything that just prevents me. And that's what's been killing me with not only this fight, his other fight. Or his fight with his adoptive dad. The old man. Damn it, what did I didn't guard it, and I didn't do that right. What is my brain? Where's my brain? I'm also missing very easy parries. The moment an enemy continuously forces me to parry, or forces me to heal, I usually fail. And because they hit me too many times. The moment I ran out of health drinks and had to fucking go and use my pellets too didn't help. That should not have gone through. I don't like how that makes me freaking get hit sometimes. I'm really beginning to hate that attack because it's random. I don't know what's specifically getting me hit by it. Okay, he broke through my posture. But sometimes he just follows me, and I don't like that. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Broke my posture again, you fuck. I make too many mistakes, Genichiro. That's all there is to it. It's not you, it's me. Oh shit, I could totally stop that. I did not realize that. Okay, now that I know that, I can try to aim for that. Getting better and better and better. I just now gotta freaking not take unnecessary hits because of just carelessness. Ow. Like that, because I thought that was something else. I missed so much easy damage. That's a jump. I gotta jump over that. Damn it! Stop! Okay. There's so much damage that I could be doing to him. That's a low attack. Whew. Fuck. Done. Too many mistakes, but I've gotten far better than I did when I first fought you last playthrough, and I loved it. I just gotta get better at that fight. I love seeing progression. Ugh. And that is a boss fight. Blah. Woohoo! Yeah, I just gotta get better at that third phase. I know some of his attacks now. I know he begins with a thrust immediately. So much easy damage that I could have gotten on him. He does a thrust, he does slow sweeps. I can easily pounce on them and jump over them. Then there's his... Then there's the barrage attacks he does. I could easily guard them all. I know to send back 2 different type of lightning attacks now. He also has very low health in this phase because of the armor. He has no armor, so he has very low posture and health.
Is everything to me.
I love this cutscene. Let's just say he somehow got a hand of the fake rejuvenating water. Essentially, he can revive only because he's got the power of resurrection, but not in the same way that my main character does. He's also following the path of Shura. But yeah. It's basically a fake regeneration, essentially. And that's... Fun fact, I don't know what other endings yield. But I don't think you see him again. Spoilers for anyone who hasn't beaten this game or seen other endings. I don't know. But from thus far, from my last playthrough, I have not seen or heard of him from that playthrough onward. So we'll see with some of these other endings. And now I can increase my attack power further. Bosses, regardless of beating it on New Game Plus or New Game Onward, they still give you their freaking memory, so you can continuously increase your attack power. Mini bosses will no longer give you any of the prayer bead after you beat them. There's still a few prayer beads I need to find, whether it's chests and remaining mini bosses I have never even encountered yet. So there are still some that I need to get. I love that fight. I just wish I can do Dark Souls 2 and just revive bosses. I would love to practice his third phase some more. I wish there was like a freaking boss rush or a practice mode for these games. I know there's probably there's mods for Dark Souls that you can boss rush, and I'm sure there might be a PC mod of this eventually for that. I'm not good at that, at least with Dark Souls, only because I'm not good at not leveling, and I'm not good at using random weapons. I couldn't even beat the gargoyles because of that reason. Like, I could in time, but I'm just not good at that. But with this, whenever this game has that for PC, I will definitely love to try. It would be tough, but I would definitely like to try it. I could feel myself getting better at that than I can at Dark Souls boss rush mode. Just because I'm not good at not leveling, not good at not using a weapon that's powered up, or good weapon for that matter. I'm not a challenge runner, I'm not a speed runner. I'm not great at these games in terms of that. I've seen people beat these games with bare fists only, and I can't do that. Oh yeah, also, this choice doesn't matter. There's one option in this game towards the end, which is what got me my last ending, where choice actually matters. This choice does not matter. Hitting Help Kuro doesn't matter. You literally got to obey the Iron Code. Don't you love it when games do that? I'm actually glad that don't matter, though, because I kind of just skipped it. But, still. I've already done this. Yes, come on. Smells of sakura petals, and somehow sawdust. Any lore I will look up online. I'm bad at reading between the lines, though. But any lore for these games that I'm bad at picking up on, I will look up online. That's what I did for Dark Souls. I watched Vati Vidya's video. If anyone's heard of him. Yep. Oh, Lobos Jr. did bare fists every Souls game, every boss, not just Gwyn. He did all of them. Yeah, it took about 2 hours. Vati Vidya is great. Yeah, I love his Dark Souls stuff. Yeah, Lobos Jr. I love his videos. I'm actually a follower of him. I watch a lot of his highlights, but any streams I have, full streams I've watched of him, a lot of his harder challenge runs, like the bare fist ones, the ladle only run that he did. I saw him fighting the Mirror Knight. That took him several hours. Oh, he didn't do 4 Kings with his fist? I think he mentioned that he couldn't. I believe he said something about that, the reason he couldn't. Because of DPS. Yeah, that's right. I remember him mentioning that. But otherwise, he still beat the game aside from that with bare fists. Unless he only did a few bosses. I know he did Gwyn, and I know he's probably beaten the rest of the game aside from them. But he did mention that. And that's still insane. I remember watching him do the entire ladle-only run on Dark Souls 2, and my lord. Even upgraded and buffed. That weapon is garbage. I can't do that. He knows he plays these games though a lot. Like that's his job though. I mean, he doesn't work. He doesn't have a family life with a girlfriend or a wife or anything like that I know of. He can play games. He streams for like 8 to 10 hours or more, or even all night every day. And then he just plays the same game over and over again. I mean, he does other things, but most of his stream and his fan base are all Souls-based stuff. So he plays Dark Souls 1 through 3, Bloodborne, this, and stuff like that. Is it? Scorched Demon? Oh, God. I've watched most of his runs. There's a lot of... I have not watched a single bit of his Sekiro run yet. Does he have a girlfriend? I knew he had one a while back, but I knew they kind of split, so I didn't know if he had a new one or not. Either way, I'm not trying to get into his personal life here. I do love his videos. But I know he doesn't have a kid or a wife or anything. So he just kind of has all the time to just sit there and do his his streams for money. He left his job at BioWare a while ago. Why am I going into his personal life? But either way, yeah. I'm just trying to say that he has the time. I do not. It's okay. I was kind of getting close to watching him daily, so when I heard about that, I was like, oh, that fucking sucks. Yeah, he plays Dark Souls and stuff like that daily. He learns, he has all their patterns memorized only because he never stops playing it. I play these games once or twice maybe through and then don't play it for a long while. No, I feel ya. My internet was garbage at 1.2, and even then, sometimes it has issues. I usually watch a lot of his videos on YouTube anyway. I rarely caught him live. Or at least I can. He's streaming pretty much all the time, but... I usually watch his runs on YouTube, just because I watch it in batches. I have the time. I don't have the time to really just sit around watching a lot of their streams. A lot of the people I watch... I catch their streams on Twitch after it's done, or I watch like a few hours. Because I was just watching Team 4 Stars Thursday. They play Sekiro where they drink, They did that with Dark Souls 3, they did that with Bloodborne, and they drink every time they die. I was watching a bit of that before I started streaming. That's when you messaged me. Other than that, I usually catch everyone else's videos. on YouTube or their Twitch VOD, because I really don't have the time to sit down and watch the whole thing sometimes, because I want to stream, and then after a while I'm relaxing. After I come home, I relax, I watch that, and then after I stream, I lay down and watch that. I pretty much just play games or watch that all day. I don't have my life outside of work and gaming is non-existent. And even back in Illinois, when I was living with all my friends and everything, I really don't go out much. My personal life is more or less just me being shut in, and that's fine. That's personally what I like. I'm not the only one in the world like that, and I personally don't like people. Not saying I don't like being around Twitch chat, because I do love you guys. It's just interacting with people sometimes I'm just not good at. I've been picked on, hated on, and alienated all my life. I don't like to be around too many people. Yes. Drunk Souls. I'm sure you've seen Lobos Jr. do that. He's done some drunk stuff before where him and a group of friends would get together, pass the controller, and drink every time they die or whatever. And Team 4-Star does it too. Sadly, though, I really would love to see them play Dark Souls 1 and 2, but they've only done 3 in Bloodborne and now Sekiro. And I believe they did it with Neo as well. Even though Neo bored the hell out of me after a while, so I stopped watching it. Plus, the rest of it would be spoilers. I haven't beaten that game. Unfortunately, they don't do a lot of older games. They don't do Dark Souls 1 and 2 because it's older. I don't even know if that's the only reason. They did a bit of Dark Souls 1 and a bit of Dark Souls 2, but they never... They didn't finish it. I know Dark Souls 1 was a one-off, and then 2 they did 2 episodes of, and then they never finished it. I would love to see more. I also watch a lot of their D&D. That's been taking away a lot of my time for a while. That's all I've been watching was Team 4-Star, though. I watch batches of the same streamer for several months and then eventually move on. Before it was them and Lobos, and then Lobos I just kind of haven't watched in a while. Because all he does is Dark Souls, and I get kind of tired of that content. I mean, he's been playing Final Fantasy, he plays other games, but not as much. I like a bit of variety, which is why I stream variety. Because I don't want you guys to see PSO every day, I'm sure that'd get tiring. It gets tiring for me, even I love that game. But after about several months of that, which that has literally the most episodes out of any stream I've ever done. I have probably about 100 streamed episodes of Phantasy Star. But after a few months of playing that, I get very bored of it. Doing the same thing, trying to farm a specific boss for a specific rare drop gets very tiring. I've been farming for a Parasitic Gene Flow for about 40 or 50 levels to the point where my character went from 120 to 160 something. I'm sorry, I'm good. That's why I also haven't been on PSO as much. I'm just got very bored of it. But once this is done, my schedule will return. I keep saying this, but it will. PSO along with it. I just need to get back into it. I just gotta try to find a... I just gotta get back into it and figure out if that's actually right for me, whether or not I can do 2 games a night. I mean, it's exhausting. And sometimes I just don't want to. Eventually, after I beat some of these games, I may switch to 1 game a day. But we'll see. I really would like to get through just there's so many things I want to play. And I want to get through several franchises, including Pokemon, this, the Souls stuff. Next after this, though, is Demon Souls. And then after that is Bloodborne. Bloodborne Twitch run, where I'm hoping to bring in as many of my Twitch viewer fan base as possible. Including Zero. I've been wanting to do that for a while, so when I move back to Dark Souls 1, 3, and even 2, I want to try to get as many Twitch streamers to join in as possible. That's something I've been wanting to do for a while, because that's a good interaction with people. And if you guys also would like to see some slice of life stuff, like just me like watching my videos or whatever like we did, I'm not good at that kind of stuff, but if you ever want to see some random shit like that and just interacting with chat, that'd be something cool too. I'm just not good at just sitting there talking and streaming random crap like that. If I was bigger, maybe that'd be easier for me. If I lived on my own, that would definitely be easier for me to do. Can't join. Yeah, though, that sucks. Yeah, PS4 is great. I also own... I don't own the re-release, the remaster of Dark Souls, but I do own Dark Souls 1 for PC. I own Dark Souls 2 Scholar for PC. I need to get 3 for PC, and I need to get this for PC eventually. Yeah, Random Me would be nice. Yeah, we'll see. I did a few streams where I showed off randomness. It started off as a game stream and then ended with goofiness. There was one with a PSO stream. Then I ended it off with looking at my freaking MySpace. And then there was this recent stream at the end there where I showed off my YouTube channel for some reason, showing how I progressed and how bad my commentary actually is. A lot of people say I actually deserve more subscribers and followers than I do on YouTube, but I realize why I'm not getting that many is because my commentary, just for gaming without actually a chat behind it, and just me talking about the game or whatever, I'm not good at it. I can't just... I've learned how to talk better because of this, but just doing random commentary about a game like that, or eventually I lose what to say, and that's why my commentary is just random. It's weird, it's goofy, and it's not good. I progressed, I've gotten better, but there's only so much that I can say. Walkthroughs are easier, because then I can talk more, but even then, I don't know everything, so sometimes I may make a mistake, or... I don't know. I think YouTube just wasn't for me, only because I'm not good at that whole commentary thing. I can't keep a crowd when it comes to that. Twitch, while I'm having trouble keeping the crowd... Yeah. Do you want me to put chat back on screen? Not every Twitch streamer does, but would you prefer me to have chat on screen? Not very many people watch me anyway on that. I get a lot more views on Twitch anyway. I only have my YouTube still to just put these videos on there. I don't really get a lot of views to really expect anyone to really care, but I can. If it's easier for you guys... Well, I'm talking about my YouTube videos alone, not so much my Twitch. My Twitch doesn't have that much silence because I'm talking to you guys like this. But if it makes it easier for them to understand what I'm saying, or who I'm replying to and what they're saying on their end, I can put you guys on chat again. Or chat. I can put you guys on chat, yes. It's been a while since I've done it, to be honest with you. I don't remember. Was it browser or was it window? Oh, fuck. I don't think it was browser, but I don't remember. I mean... No, I forgot what program I had. There was a program I had that allowed me to freaking... Do you know the name of the program? I forgot what it was. There's a program that allows me to capture a specific window and make it so it's see-through. I don't know if you know. I would have to look back up. It's been so long since I've had chat on screen. I think it was a specific program I had to get. I can look that up real quick. However, I don't want it talking. Oh, come on, video. Why is this video... Is this video saved when I last watched this? Because it shows it's partly watched. What the fuck? Oh, does it actually have a specific chat box thing? Yeah, I know it has that, but does that actually take it out? Yes, it does, actually. Does OBS use opacity changing? It does, but unless there's a specific box to click. I know there was a program that I used to use where it allowed me to click a specific area. I can actually do it through OBS, Streamlabs. But yes, it does have an opacity thing. But I think doing it with Windows Capture or browser like I just had it, it would have erased the whole thing. Where is it? I can find it real quick. There's a thing in here. It's just been a while since I've done it. What? Why am I not getting it? I'm not seeing it. Seven reasons why I'm not growing on Twitch. Probably because of my freaking bitching. I don't know. Probably because I'm not as entertaining to some people. I stopped growing, but I grow every random intervals. I just see a random thumbnail of 7 reasons why you're not growing on Twitch. I mean, people are more engaging. But they also see my game I'm playing, and then they see games played by better people that they enjoy, so I don't get those views. That, and they also see that I complain a lot, and they don't want to hear that. I gotta learn about the pessimistic, but that's actually just who I am as a person. Yeah, I was looking for that. Why am I not seeing it? There it is. That's okay. Streamlabs changed. That's why. I know I had it on here when I was still had my layout, but then I took it off. But there we go. I also could never find a good size for it without blocking too much. Here we go. Now I just gotta find a better size. See, the way I had it with there's another program I can download and I can make it so this gray box doesn't show and it's just the words. Oh my god, I wish things didn't freaking freeze. Come on. Ah. Yo. Sorry. So you can, that's right, window capture. Sworn there was a program I downloaded for this though, but I guess not. Jigglypuff is bae. I bet. I bet it is. Guy doesn't even show what he's clicking. Sorry for everyone who's actually expecting a game right now. I'm trying to figure out. I forgot all about this chat. I just want easier chat. Well, thank you everyone who's here. I love all of you. But did you? No, I have not. I've barely played any of it, but I've watched my friend do it. So you're probably gonna enjoy me, and I don't even remember the game, so it's gonna be the same as me playing blind. I don't remember much at all of it. Oh boy. Videos, please. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. The last guy I had the video of worked, but it didn't show me where to click. And now this just keeps buffering. Because these stupid tutorials like to freaking take their damn time. It's been so long since I've done it this way. I've always had that chat, like, with the box. I've had it, it's been so long since I've had it, so it was just the letter, the words, the transparency. But these fucking tutorials like to drag. This is not what I want. What kind of tutorial is this? I hate these videos sometimes. Oh, that's why we gotta figure that out. This guy shows what I want, but he just, where he gets to with the menu after that, he doesn't show. Either he does, or my freaking video, like, doesn't show it for some reason. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. I tried playing this game and then I said, fuck that shit, I'm out. You played this? No, Supply, you shouldn't try to play this game. You should actually play this game. This game's not as hard as you think. You just gotta learn. Then what game are you talking about? You can't say... Oh. Well, don't come in and say I tried playing this game, because I don't know what you're gonna talk about. Because you're not playing this game, you're playing a different game. Hey, everybody. Also, my chat. Also, I had to refresh my chat, so I didn't see all of what you said. I'll figure out chat at another time. Trying to get chat back on screen, but without the freaking black bars around it. Trying to get it to be invisible. Not waste too much time. Yeah, I'm surprised Zero hasn't even requested me to do something. Well, he has told me to play things. He never spent any of his money, though. I'll get it. I also will get all your episodes up on YouTube, too. I just don't want to waste too much time. Yes. This Saturday, I'll be continuing his Toho playthrough and do what I can with it. And then I'll be playing Eternal Darkness next Saturday after that. It's like Resident Evil 7 with no weapons and only a flashlight and magic. I mean, I played it before, I just never beaten it, and I don't even remember half of it, so I might as well be playing it blind. So I beat Genichiro Ashina. And that was a fantastic fight. Now, time to die by his goons. You guys want to burn? Who wants to burn? Ow. I don't want to do that. Stop that. See how bad I am at multiple opponents? I've never heard of Here They Lie. Well, alright. Well, I met Ishin, so I can... Hi, buddy. Off! I've had enough getting thrusted. Okay, thanks. I've had enough of the thrusting! Fuck. Nah, Outlast didn't scare me. I watched it. Outlast 2 is actually... had me more on my edge of my seat because of its random juxtaposition between going from the actual outside real world to a weird, like, you're in a school. It had me on the edge of my seat more with that, because that's more of what scares me. But honestly, the game is not all that meh. The first one may seem fun to play during a Halloween, during October, but those kind of defenseless games don't seem to be my thing, but, I mean, if people want to see it, I'll give it a go. Eternal Darkness was something that I did play a while back. We'll see if I'm any good at it. I haven't played it in a while. Seriously, though, if anyone thinks Nintendo is not known... Nintendo may be known for releasing games that aren't exactly not, like... You know, that are more kid-friendly. If anyone doesn't think that Nintendo doesn't reference adult themes, you're wrong. Nintendo may make games for kids, or more or less family-friendly games, but Pokemon is full of disgusting references. Pokemon alone is full of disgusting references. Well, of course there are. It's Japan. Just because Nintendo makes family-friendly games doesn't mean they don't reference shit. Same with kid cartoons. Hell, the anime for Pokemon alone has a lot of adult referencing crap.
We've decided to sever the ties of immortality.
I've carried out my lord's order. I will provide.
In both, just Pokemon alone, there's references to sex, or at least you know, just the female body, or just referencing anything to do with a dirty act. There's a character in the game who literally asks you, where do you wonder where I keep my Pokeballs? And she's in a swimsuit. That's not the creators, though. That's American audiences, and also because of the developer, not the developer, but the people that promote it and release it. That's not the developer, that's the company that's releasing it. That's their problem. I know we are, but for whatever reason they released it, they did that on PS4, I don't know, but that's not the company, that's not Capcom doing that. And then there's the Pokemon anime, where Brock literally states that he would violate a girl's rights. And that's 4 kids. 4 kids. A freaking dubbing, an American company that dubs young kid anime. Look what the 4 kids did to Dragon Ball. They made Popo blue. And yet they have Brock stating that line. I mean, that has nothing to do with Nintendo, but still, that's Pokemon for you. And don't even get me started on American television series. Cow and Chicken literally has an episode about freaking women who literally go in and eat carpet. Jinx wasn't blue, Jinx turned purple. Jinx became purple, Popo became blue, at least in that. Same shit, purple is not blue. Well, the only thing is, it was only 4 kids that when they turned Popo blue. Popo is still black to this day. Jinx will always remain purple now. Jinx will never go back to being the whole blackface stereotype. I mean, fine, blue and purple are similar hues. They're very similar. They are similar colors. But it's all because it translates to America. Whenever something comes out here, they always got to censor it. Yes, the pecking order. They always have to censor it. Like the whole Beauty and the Beach episode, they literally cut out the whole scene with James and his fake tits. They literally banned the whole episode with Jinx. They banned anything related to the Wishcash earthquake episode. They literally, I think they now banned that Tentacruel episode, if I'm not mistaken, because of the whole two tower attack or whatever it was, the Twin Tower attack. Yet the 9/11 episode for the Twin Towers. They banned the Porygon episode. So it's anything that comes out here that gets censored. It's us. It's not Japan. Did they bring that back? Well, the flashing caused a lot of seizures, yes. No, that makes a lot more sense. That's actually bad. Epilepsy, that actually happening was actually something serious. Like, I get it. The Wishcash episode happened around the time when there was a massive earthquake in Japan. A lot of that makes sense. But the whole thing with Jinx, because of racial stereotyping, yeah, that makes sense, but it's just like, we're not that low, honestly. Also, play the original Pokemon games. A lot of the female sprites are in bikinis and shit. And then the later ones, they get a one piece. Yes, no, they had to in order to get into certain American markets. But no matter what, if you watch the actual Japanese versions of these stuff, you will see the full version. Anything that comes out here, it is slightly edited to the point where they take out anything remotely bad. Ironically enough, though, uncensored porn in Japan is illegal. Let that sink in for a moment. Any porn that comes out of Japan has to be censored. And yet, they are far more perverted than we are. Yes. Anything porn related will always be censored from Japan. And then anything that has to do with any controversy, anything that has to do with any slight dirty jokes, not only that, there was that episode with Dratini. They banned that episode because Jesse, James, and Meowth had a gun. And not just that, Meowth imitated Hitler in that episode. That was also banned for 2 reasons. Had a gun, and he was imitating Hitler. No, ass, boobs, vagina, all that is censored slightly. Even in hentai comics. This goes to show that I watch this shit. That's why tentacle porn's a thing. I love the conversations we're going into. Wow, that's a thing. Beating them in World War II leaders thought sexual energy is what led Japan to go to war. Wow, okay. Lovely. But yeah, no. No matter what comes out here, we're always going to get the edited version of something. Something's going to be cut out. Even though the final product is different from the initial product that's being made, because there's going to be a lot of cuts. But we will never get a full-on what some Japanese versions are. Whether it's a video game or not, there's a lot of content cut out of video games, too, that when they come out here, that Japan probably has for a lot of their games. And anime. I don't know. This conversation escalated. That's all I gotta say. Hi, Snack. I actually kind of forgot that he appears here. Ow. Hi. I'll be stabbing you later. I forgot he appears here. Hello, everybody. I love all of you. Thank you for that. Thank you for making me chat and talk, and this conversation is lovely. I love it. Honestly, oh god. Good time to end. I was hitting the guard button. Remind me next time I fall off a cliff not to hold R1. Yeah, Sekiro decided to just say fuck life. Ah! I'd rather fucking drown. Okay, thanks, bye. Why can't I plunge him? I really would love to plunge him. Hi, fish. Hey, Snack. Riveting. So I can't. Okay, so he doesn't bring his face over here. That's a second snake, by the way. It's not the same snake whose eye I took. It's a different one. Well, fine, then. I'll leave you be. Hi. Oh, that's why. That's why I don't take your eye. Because your head's that way. That snake does way too much fucking damage. I really want to jump attack the snake, but I will be doing that later. That is later. You know they consider this thing a mini-boss, by the way? And, it has a, ancient dragon mechanic where you literally freaking posture, like, you freaking death blow it in one hit. For anyone who's played Dark Souls 3, there's a boss that you literally freaking jump off a ledge and literally stab it in the head once and it dies. That's a boss in Dark Souls 3. This thing is the same thing. You mean Manda? The purple snack that he summons? It's technically not his snake, but okay. It's Orochimaru's summon. Sasuke just got better with him because of his Sharingan. Whee! And then he killed it. For anyone who remembers. God, I hate this ledge. Why do they make this ledge just a little too high, but you can get up it? There we go. I don't remember who Oda is, or Ada. He might be. I just remember Manda. Just because he's one of the 3 summons that the Sannin used. I don't remember too much of Naruto. It's been many years that I've read or watched all of it. Because by the time it started to really get down to anything crazy, Sasuke just doesn't use summons any longer. I know he summons many animals. Mainly like that fucking falcon. when he's known as the Hebi. I don't remember too much of Sasuke's summons outside of that. I wouldn't remember. He wouldn't have been able to control. He wouldn't have been able to control Manda either. Manda was just very uncontrollable and wild and mean. That's why Orochimaru never really used him. Because out of all the summons, he was just an asshole. And with Sasuke's Aijutsu, the Genkai Genkai, he was able to actually make Manda his bitch, and he also sacrificed it to survive Deidara. Then he might have got a new summon, I just don't remember. Goes to show how much I care for Sasuke. I mean, I remember the important stuff. Look at that ass. That ass. That ass though. The only time you're going to see Japanese ass that isn't censored. Ah, I'm kidding. But yeah, no. I remember more important stuff. The whole Sasuke's other summon, I don't. Obviously, it wasn't important enough to me. Plus, I've only read the manga fully once. And the anime I've watched a slew of times, but only all the way through once. That's a lot to watch. I remember a lot of Pain's summons, though. All the different animal summons that other guy used. But I don't remember all of them, though. I don't remember all their names. I know they're all dead. I'm sure he can summon, but he never really actually used any. He had no reason to. Summoning is not his thing. He's the Genjutsu guy, so summoning was never really his thing. Whether or not he can actually summon, probably. Itachi's powerful enough. The crows aren't a summon. That's a genjutsu. When he goes to get hit and then becomes crows, that's a genjutsu. Everyone who will see that when they try to hit him because they look at his eyes, that's a genjutsu. It's not a summon. I wouldn't really consider it a summon, though. He doesn't do the whole summon thing. He made that one crow that went in Naruto's mouth that one time, but did he really do the whole summon bite my finger thing? I don't think so. I think he could just immediately make them. I don't really consider that a summon. Naruto, Jiraiya, Sasuke, Sakura, Tsunade, they all have to do that stupid thing, that ritual thing to make these summons. I never once saw Itachi do that. Same with Kakashi, same with Orochimaru, they all did that thing. Again, I don't remember too much. But I know Itachi's never done that. I mean, then there's also the summon weapons, too, that you can do, but that's not a summon to me. That's just bringing out weapons out of a freaking scroll. I don't consider summoning a weapon a summon. Sasuke and Itachi both can summon weapons. And so can fucking Tenten, but is that really a summon? They just have a freaking scroll with a thing on it that allows them to sit there and access a weapon out of nowhere. Stupid monkey. Made me look bad. So who's ready to watch me fight an ape that likes to throw poop at me? This is another fun boss fight. He not only throws poo, but he also farts on me. That freaking asshole. Japan, I love you. But you are a goofy company. Well, From Software. Japan's a goofy area, a goofy place. I just called it a company. I meant From Software. But then I said Japan because we were in the topic of Japan for a sec. Yes, Japan is a goofy company. You are a goofy country, Japan. Yeah, he throws poop and farts. Yes. I mean, he's an ape. It's the god of apes. The god of war ape. Oh, he almost pooped. Or he almost farted on me, rather. Ah, fuck. He almost farted on me. I hate this attack. I forgot all about that attack. Yeah, there it is. And there's his poop. Oh, right, he lands on me when he does that. Why were you hoping he'd be like a Briitis? Oh. What, where he doesn't attack until I hit him? I don't think there's any boss in this game that literally is not hostile. Every boss in this game, every enemy in this game will be hostile the moment they notice you. Ow. Doing very bad. Damn it, I was trying to get under it. Every game should get an enemy that's not hostile. I mean, what boss in Dark Souls was not hostile? I can't think of any. I know Abritus was not hostile when you first meet her because she's an optional fight, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't know if there's any optional boss fight in Dark Souls in any of the Dark Souls franchise that's non-hostile. I think Abritus is the only one in Bloodborne that's non-hostile too. That I can think of off the top of my head anyway. Because technically that doesn't even start up. Oh wait, no, Dark Souls 2 has Ancient Dragon. Nothing. We're talking about a boss fight in Bloodborne. Sorry, that's spoiling. It's a woman named Abritus. You'll meet her. Oh, you're right. Dark Souls Gwendolyn too, but the moment you step through her fog gate, though, she becomes a boss. She's kinda non-hostile, but oh, you're right, Priscilla. Shit. I'm forgetting about her. That's because her area is kind of walled off, though. Yeah, thank you. Priscilla's another one. But you actually go through her boss arena. Gwendolyn's one of those that you don't actually meet them until the moment they become a boss is when you walk through their fog gate. Yeah, she's not hostile, but you're not actually in her boss arena. You should care. Spoilers are bad. Experience it blind is the best feeling in the world. You'll never get that feeling of playing a game blind, especially a Soulsborne franchise. Those are the best feeling in the world. Yeah, this land is peaceful and kind. These enemies, or what she say? The enemies are not mean or not bad or whatever. And it's just like bullshit. Jira says the same crap in Bloodborne, that he tells you all the beasts below are innocent or kind, and it's just like fuck off. Meh. Man, you're missing out on a great experience, dude. You should not play games like that. I hate spoilers. Playing through a game that you love blind is the best feeling in the world. If I could, I would love to play Bloodborne and Dark Souls blind again. It's the main reasons why I love those games so much. That's why I love Sekiro so much, is because I enjoyed it blind. You'll never get that feeling back. That's why I beat these games before actually looking anything up. Because the moment I see something, it's... Man. You should try experiencing better games blind. Not that that game's bad, but why play that game blind when you can play Dark Souls or Bloodborne blind? That's an MMO. I mean, we all have games we love, but that's an MMO. Well. And then there's some games are starting for everybody. Whether or not you get into those kind of games, some people aren't just into playing them. I mean, I get it. Some people don't care about spoilers, but I still don't like to spoil things. He's already playing it and he's never beaten it before. I don't want to ruin it for him. Even though he doesn't give a shit. I still will not do it. Well, I mean, I've seen a good chunk of the game. Yes. Jared, what are you trying to say? I said it was an MMO. That's not a correction. An MMO is an RPG. And so is Phantasy Star Online. Point. And so is Final Fantasy 11 and 14. Okay, please no caps. Or I will be forced to time you out. Okay? But I don't have to say MMORPG. We all know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And there's RPGs and ARPGs. I still say RPG. Doesn't matter. It's still an MMO, regardless if it's an RPG MMO. You know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to say that the game is online. Get over it. Don't get all huffy. So I'm saying that your favorite game is an MMO. Whoop-de-doo. PSO is an MMO. We all know it's an RPG MMO. Doesn't matter. Don't type caps though, please. Yes, PSO's free. Nowadays, yes. It wasn't before. PSO 2 is also free, but there's pay-to-win features, but... PSO Phantasy Star Online wasn't always free. It was an online subscription, just like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy is. At one point. You dick. They also like to release shitty Sonic games, too. What is this grab? Why is it hitting me? Yeah. Eventually, PSO2 will fall into that same category, I'm afraid. They eventually stopped trying to release it here because they just don't give a fuck. I know there was plenty of other reasons that they couldn't release it out here, but they just stopped caring in general. I know they're still supporting PSO2, but it's just like, fuck them. They don't have a good record of keeping up with any of their promises either. That's why I don't give a fuck about Sega. I love Phantasy Star. And I loved a lot of the early Sonic games, while I was more of a Mario guy, but they're just, fuck them, when it comes to that. Ow. And I had this guy's attack patterns down too. I know he's sporadic, but god damn it, this guy's fucking me bad. Nice. Ow. And this game hasn't even fucking... This fucking boss fight hasn't even begun. And I'm already dying to him. This fight hasn't yet even come close to begun. This fight gets way harder. Or way easier, actually. Second phase is way easier. But I'm not doing the fight good. There's a lot... This guy's... You can easily trivialize this fucker. You're a dick. And this guy, man, I fucking... Oh, you want to throw your poop at me? What? Okay, first off, where'd that animation go? He just... 1 second he had his grab roaring, next minute I'm in his hand. I feel like I should have been able to dodge that. Chill the fuck out for a moment. God damn! What's your question? In Bloodborne, what weapon did I choose in Bloodborne? Well, in Bloodborne, I chose the axe in Bloodborne. And then for Bloodborne, I chose the Ludwigs in Bloodborne. Sorry, I love it when people repeat the game twice, for some reason. But yeah, no, I chose the axe. And then in Bloodborne, I chose the axe. But Ludwig is my main now. Nope. Don't you dare fart on me, you disgusting fuck. Kratos ape? Yeah. So good, I'm not the only one who sees it. His fucking face. The god of... Ow! God of apes. Do I look like a freaking god to you? God damn it. And I was so good at this guy. I mean, I said the same about Genichi. Ashina as well. Then I got better at him. Damn it! Please, no caps. Stop. I don't like when people type in caps. You're a mod, dude. Relax with the caps. I'll have to force you to ban yourself. No. Not ban yourself, that's a little much. Lone survivor? What are you talking about? Oh, class. Origin. I was wondering what you were talking about with the origin. I don't even remember my starting class. Whatever one gives you the most attack. What did I just block? Ow. What just hit me? Goodbye, tree. Oof. Yeah, no, I caught on to what you were talking about. Okay, fine. Obviously jumping is not getting me out of it. Neither is dashing. Okay, I get it. Fine. Yeah, it would have been if his grab didn't get... I gotta refigure out how I dodge that. I either have to dash away from him, through him. I always jumped back from what I can recall. But no, that would have been the run. I got him now. I just gotta learn how to dodge that grab again. And I always thought I just dodged or jumped backwards, but it's not getting me the results. The grab's hitbox, and I just don't even remember how I got out of it before. But no, this guy is definitely, I got him. This dodge is easy. I want to figure out how I stunned him, though, that one time. I freaking blocked something and knocked him down. Ow! Okay, excuse me, that was a one-shot? Was I in the midst of an action when he hit me? Excuse you, I know this is New Game Plus, but goddamn. Hey. Okay, that's very easy to figure out. His poop throwing is like the best attack for me. I know how to get around, I know how to easily avoid that. Oh! Oh, he trampled me. Alright, alright. I got his second grab now. That's kind of bullshit! He fucking stepped on me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie if a boss doesn't get tougher midway through his first phase. A lot of people call that phase 2, but that's technically not. If you want to be like that, then technically he has like 3 phases, but I don't... With multiple health bars like that, I don't consider that a phase 2. He just gets a bit more sporadic and during his last bit of his health bar. Now, if he actually had 1 health bar like a normal boss in a Souls game, then yes, it would be a phase 2, but I don't consider this a phase 2. So I can also grapple to the sword that's actually sticking in his head, but it doesn't always come up. And sometimes I miss it. Oh god, you broke out of your stun quite easily. That surprised me there. Quit pooping. Actually, continue pooping. That just means you throw poop at me, and you leave yourself wide open for that. Excuse me, camera. Damn it! No, misread. Why did I jump out of that? That was a complete misread. I jumped out of instinct because of other fights, but I don't know why I did that. Whatever. Completely instinct. Alright. Phase 2. Blat! I'll see myself out. Goodbye, monkey. I'm done here with monkeys. Fuck apes, man, I swear. If you thought the first phase was annoying, this phase is easier, but kind of annoying, actually. Uh-oh. Not again! Fucking thing! Oh yeah, by the way, this thing's immortal. What the fuck? You normally don't proc this much. Ow. Ow. Okay, this phase is easier, but the reason I'm doing so bad at it is because I was never good at it. I'm better at the first phase, so in the end, it might seem harder. However, my blocks got better. Not there, it didn't. Fucking immortal ape. This thing is what is known as an infested being. He cannot die by normal means. Fun fact, for anyone who... You guys probably don't mind most of this. This is the only boss you face twice. Because, for one, he cannot die. By normal means. You need a specific weapon to kill him. So you literally face his headless form twice. Not here, though. He only has 2 phases, technically. Even though you face him again next time, he's still in phase 2. And you only have to take out his second fight once. You don't have to go through 2 more phases in that second battle. Because after you beat him in that next battle, he actually does die. Because you have the weapon and the means to actually kill it. He is immortal. Unless you have a specific weapon. I don't have that. Because it's a story weapon. Yep. That and why you can stand up after his head's been lobbed off. He's also the only boss that gives you 2 memories, actually. For some reason. Because at my first playthrough, when I first saw him again, I was like... Because he has a lore where he's actually the male ape. There was he was sharing this with a female, and I thought the second time you encounter him was his like dead girlfriend. But it's actually not, it's him. Because it mentions that this guy got infested and his girlfriend died. So I thought the second one was the girlfriend. And then this one was the because I thought it was dead, because it literally does give you the execution. It literally gives you a freaking the memory from the fight, but it's not dead. Oh god, okay, yeah. Don't jump with that attack. Don't jump with that attack. I've already shown that I can dodge it. I don't remember dodging it the way I do. I just remember jumping out of the way, though, but whatever. Whatever. I'll get this thing. Probably tomorrow, though. I'm going to get off for the night. It's going on almost 11:30. I would love to continue beating this thing, but it'll probably be at least a good hour almost or something before I re-get this guy's attacks down. I spent a lot of time fighting Genichiro earlier, too, and going through the gun fort. Freaking Glistener witnessed me knock off some mini-boss twice, to only realizing that didn't kill it. Fuck that thing. Oh, and by the way, Glistener, that mini-boss you saw me knock off the ledge twice, I have to fight one more of them. And no, don't worry, I'll have those highlighted by tomorrow. Before I stream, if I stream tomorrow, we'll see how I feel, but I will definitely come home and get those highlighted, don't worry. I have to do that anyway. No problem. It'll happen. I won't forget to do it regardless. I'll try to get I'll get them tomorrow. Blah, 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 blah. It's very easy to highlight. All I do is just make it in 2-hour segments, and then I gotta highlight out the parts that after the stream where we were just chatting a bit. I want to highlight out those ends. So don't worry, it'll happen. Yeah, edit that. Oh, that's Porky the Pig. And that's all, folks. Be very, very quiet. I'm humping. I'm humping. I'm humping apes now. I was going to say I'm hunting apes, but apparently now I'm humping them. I'm going to go to bed before people start getting the wrong idea about me. I am not the ape humper you thought I was. Good night, everyone. Can that be a quote? That's a quote now. Be very, very quiet. I am a humping apes. Okay, please don't say that. That no. Unfortunately, I gotta make the quotes. Good night, man. Take care, guys. Enjoy a quote. Yep, I forgot the exclamation. Enjoy a quote. Take care. Gotta love accidental quotes. See y'all tomorrow. If you really want to see that episode again, expect Toho to be up by tomorrow. I'll highlight that first thing. And then Saturday, join me for some more Toho. See what I can do with it. And then I'll probably take a break. And then see about starting Eternal Darkness. If you want to see some both Toho and Eternal Darkness, I can probably try to get Eternal Darkness onto my Wii. If you want to see both this Saturday. No, it's all good. Either way, you'll see the end. You'll see the whole stream. Holy shit. Thank you for the subscription, Jared, to my YouTube channel. I see that. Thank you for the subscription. Well, it's not really a subscription. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, you want me to do that next week then? Fine, I'll do Eternal Darkness next week then. If you don't want me to do it this week, that's fine. Then I'll just do that. I'll probably just do that and then play that for another like 10 hours. Have a good night. Your brother's name is Jared? Nice. I did not see the comment on my video. Let me look. Unfortunately, subscribing or making a comment doesn't notify me in that regard. I don't see any notification of it. Normally I get notified of that. I won't be able to tell which video it is until it notifies me of this. Normally it does. It'll eventually notify me of it, at least I hope. Unless you tell me. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad I'm a terrorist. I would prefer to have it. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll do it next week. Secretly Supply 7 is Glistener Elf's brother. Alright. Take care. See you guys in Discord. See you tomorrow for more Sekiro. This ape is getting humped tomorrow. You heard it here, folks. I hump apes. This was a fun stream. Thank you for linking the Discord. See you there. If you need me, I'll be awake for a little bit. I'm just gonna go watch Team 4-Star drink themselves to death on Sekiro, and then I'm heading out.